What's good, y'all? It's your favorite Empress. Welcome and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Ladanya, but over here they call me Empress Moxie. On my channel, I make videos about women's wellness and hygiene, as well as document vlogs about my post-grad journey. So if you're interested in any of those forms of content, be sure to stick around and browse and join the family because I promise you'll love it here. In today's video, we're actually doing a lot of exciting new things. We are finally at 5,000 subscribers and counting, and I'll be doing a giveaway at the end of this video. But before we get there, I'll be talking about my journey on YouTube, as well as how much YouTube pays me as a smaller creator on the come up. So let's get into it. I started making content on YouTube in 2020, the middle of 2020, about there, during the pandemic. This was the height of boredom. The whole world was starting to download TikTok and do a bunch of crazy things to keep them entertained while they wonder if the world was gonna end, right? We were all doing it. We were all thinking it. To keep me from overthinking or being so bored while still being a college student, I decided to start making videos, and the videos that I made were stemmed from videos that I watched as well as experiences in my life. Those videos were mainly focused on women's hygiene. So I was making videos about how to wash your vagina properly, how to wipe your vagina properly after peeing, how to address infections and other things like that that you might deal with as young women coming into your womanhood, right? Those videos had pretty good numbers. They're too censored about it. I wasn't uncomfortable about it or any of those things until other people started to mock the fact that I made videos about vaginas. Then I started to become self-conscious about it. And this is where a very important lesson about continuing on your own path, regardless of the thoughts of everyone else, is very important. So, because there were people laughing at me about making content like this, I tried to find other content to add into the mix. And this is where I started to make content about my locks. I made content talking about how to wash my locks, how to style my locks, lock growth tips and hacks, stuff like that. And the numbers were still growing, but at the time, really, it was for fun. Really, everything I was doing in the beginning was for fun. So I was not always as consistent, and I wasn't sure where I was going to take it. Coming into 2021 now, I decided I would find a specific day to post, and I would keep that as the day to continue posting. So then I started engaging my Instagram audience, letting people know that, hey, I have a YouTube. And the more that my friends or people that I knew, acquaintances, would discover my channel, they would continue to laugh about the fact that I made videos about the woman's body and private areas, right? So that was kind of getting to me, and I was trying to find a way to no longer be seen. Fast forward to April, my brother passed away. After that, I did stop making videos for a good 6 months or so. I stopped making videos, and I continued to have questions all throughout my grief and everything. I would have people messaging me on Instagram, like young girls, women, even dads would message me on Instagram and be like, hey, I watched your video from last year where you were talking about this topic. Can you do an update for it? And I would be like, yes, I'll get to it, but it's a period in my life where I'm grieving. So when I get back on YouTube, I will do that. And that was a promise. During my grieving period, I did want to get back to making content, but the way that I felt inside and how I was navigating the world at that time, it wasn't good to be on camera. So 2022 came around, and this is when I finally began to be like, okay, I'm gonna take this seriously. And this was in the spring of last year where I was like, okay, I'm gonna be serious now. At this time when I came back, because I was so on and off, my audience was less engaged compared to the beginning, so my views were like way less, even though I was starting to make the same content again. But then the views started to climb up again, right? it was still content about women's hygiene and my locks. And then I started to try to add in vlogs into it, but then I realized my audience did not know me enough for me to be doing vlogs. So then I refocused back to the hygiene aspect of everything. The way that I got over the people who are laughing at the fact that I was making content about these things was understanding that some people are just going to see you a certain way regardless of the fact that you're being helpful, you're being creative, innovative, whatever, because that's just the image they want to see you as. They want to make you a laughing stock, and that's just their business. That's their problem. It's not yours. The way that people see you is not your problem. You're not here to live for other people. So I had to just accept that and continue into my content journey, because at this point, towards the middle of 2022, I decided I wanted to research on how to make this a brand, how to grow and actually make profit from the content I'm making. So that's what I was doing majority of 2022. And alongside this, like I said, I was still a college student, so I was juggling school and everything. And once I was getting closer to graduating last year in fall, I slipped a little bit and was less consistent, but I made sure that I communicated this. Compared to previously where I just disappeared, I started to communicate more to my audience, like, hey, I'm closer to graduation and these exams are coming up, I have to pass so that I can walk across the stage, blah blah blah. I found the importance of keeping an audience engaged and communicating more for my brand to stay intact, so that the people that I'm actually making the video for can understand that I'm still there for them. Okay, I graduated in December of 2022. That was 8 months ago. In January of this year, I decided, okay, let's really put to work what I researched and learned about branding and how to actually profit from this. But I decided to be focused on one platform at a time, because I realized in 2022, when I was doing TikTok, I was doing Instagram, I was doing YouTube, I was doing all three of them at the same time, and I was so drained. Probably because I was doing all of this while going to school, but it's draining to be doing all these platforms at once. It takes so much from you to keep up with the photos on Instagram, keep up with the reels, keep up with the TikTok, keep up with the shorts, and make long form videos. So in January of this year, I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna try my best to grow on YouTube first, and then I'll get back to the other platforms. So that's exactly what I've been doing. And thank God, April of this year, I got monetized. Finally, I reached the threshold of 4,000 hours. I was past 1,000 subscribers already, but I had finally reached 4,000 watch hours, which was the threshold that YouTube requires for you to finally be monetized and eligible to be paid. So now that I was eligible to be paid, I was like, okay, I need to clean up my channel. I'm gonna work on the branding a little more, how I present myself. And then I started to work on the background. I started to buy tools like this mic right here, my lighting. I got these thingies. I'm still continuously learning and redecorating and things like that, but because I want people to take my stuff seriously, my main focus after monetization was making sure that I improve the quality of my content, which is why I have my editor. What my editor does is help me with editing the videos, just a consistent look in every video. My intro is going to be the same, my outro is going to be the same every single video, so that there can be familiarity and people can be engaged, because when they come to my channel, they'll be like, okay, this is what I expect, and they're continuously seeing this thing. This is like with cartoons, how cartoons have a theme song, and when you see the theme song, when you hear the theme song, it doesn't matter if you're in the next room, you know, okay, that's SpongeBob, that's Powerpuff Girls starting, because you heard the theme song and you see the colors when you're watching the show. That's how I wanted to add on to this channel, and I think that has been working because I've been growing. Summer came along this year, like the middle of June. I started to notice my numbers growing more and more, because I was investing in making sure that my branding and everything would be put together so that people could take me more seriously. And what I noticed was, a lot of times when you make videos on YouTube, you could make a video a year ago. It might do low numbers when you first do it, but a few months later that video could blow up, it could go viral, just because the YouTube algorithm can pick up on it so late. I don't know. People search different things at different times in the year. That's what I began to understand even more this year in the summer, because I realized that a lot of the videos that I made about women's health and self-care in the winter of last year, they started to be more viral in the summer, because that's when women are trying to find out, oh, how to have smooth skin, how to, smell good, stuff like that. Because in the summer, we're outside a lot more. We care a lot more about how we look and how our body feels during this period of the year, right? Because we're presenting ourselves a lot more. The numbers of those videos were growing, and my subscribers were growing through the summer. And that's what got me to the point of being at 5,000 subscribers. And because I studied these analytics and noticed these things, I started to understand the type of videos that my new coming audience likes and my audience that's already here. I'm right here in the middle right now, making sure that I understand these analytics well enough so that I could keep the newcomers coming and people that are here staying, right? So that's where I'm at right now with YouTube specifically. Now let's talk about the money part, okay? Hey, 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 hey. We're gonna look at my revenues, and I did earn money in April. So in April, I earned $1.72. In May, I earned $7.54. In June, I earned $7.86. In July, I earned $30.73. And in August, which is ongoing, I've earned $11.21. So by the end of this month, I'll know exactly how much I close off for the month. But hopefully I make a lot, because girl, all of your videos can earn you money. It's rolled out at the end of the month that it adds up. There's a thing called RPM, which is revenue for every 1,000 views, and my RPM is $1.65. So for every 1,000 views that I make, I get $1.65. So that's how it's been working, and it's on every video that this is happening. So the RPM does increase as your views increase, of course. And that's really a part of my goal moving forward, getting more views and keeping my new audience that I've gained engaged so that they can continue viewing, so that I can get more money. Okay? So that's the honest breakdown of how much I've made so far. And for AdSense, you could choose to have your ads at the beginning, the middle, or the end of your videos. I choose all three, but based on my research, they said that putting your ads in the middle of the video is what is most effective, because by that point, people are already watching and they want to continue watching. So they'll maybe watch the ad a little bit and then skip it if it's skippable, or they'll watch the whole thing so that they can continue watching your video if your video has been engaging so far. Something else to know about revenue on YouTube for getting paid, I have not gotten my first paycheck yet. The reason being is, for your first paycheck, you have to reach the threshold of $100. And how much am I at? I'm not at $100. That's the threshold you have to meet for your first paycheck, and then YouTube will send over your first checks. And then once you reach this first threshold, there aren't going to be any more thresholds every month. It's not a monthly thing where there's a new threshold every time. It's just this one threshold the first time for your first paycheck. After that, I believe you get your deposits every month, right? Because they want you to at least make $100 as often as possible. So yeah, that's the breakdown of my money. As y'all can see, I'm not making big money yet, but it's coming. It's coming. Don't worry. Because next I'm gonna make sure I'm implementing Instagram into it, taking more pictures, engaging my Instagram audience as well, and growing my Instagram so that the two platforms can work together. Of course, I'm also looking at TikTok, but I'm not making videos every single day just so people can engage with me, because TikTok can be very tedious and I'm not. No. So it's time for this giveaway. You know what I forgot? I was supposed to be making the freaking self-care box with y'all while talking about my YouTube journey, and I forgot. I got these boxes for the giveaway. I said I was doing a self-care basket, but I thought about it and I'm like, how am I gonna mail a basket? I worked for the post office for 2 years, so I know that that basket is gonna be ruined if I mail it. So I'm gonna go ahead and send a box. So these are the boxes. I'm just gonna show y'all what I'm gonna put in the women's box while I go over the giveaway and everything. So, oh, they gave me this too. Did they give me a letter? No, I have letters though. I'm gonna write y'all letters. So, I believe I'm at 5,728 subscribers and counting. At the time of making this video, it might go up. Thank God. The rules of the giveaway was to have my subscribers watch my recent video and comment a green heart underneath so that they could be entered into the raffle for this giveaway. So I'm giving away one self-care box for women and one self-care box for men. And I'm gonna be putting items in there that are body care items and self-care items that I actually use or have talked about in my videos that I recommend for you to use as well. And I tried to make sure that the items that I will be giving away are hyperallergenic. They don't have ingredients in them that might be something you're allergic to. And all I'm asking is that you read the ingredients of every item that I sent to you to make sure that you're not allergic to anything, because the last thing I want is for my supporters to have breakouts and rashes because there's an ingredient in there that doesn't work with your body chemistry. Okay? So I had four women enter and 3 men, I believe. So what I'm gonna do is give each of you a number, and then for the women's raffle, I'm gonna have Google generate a number between 1 and 4, and whoever is that number is gonna be the winner. Same for the men. I'm gonna have it generate a number between 1 and 3, and that will be the winner. So let's talk about what's gonna be in these boxes so y'all can see some of these items, because I still have something coming from Amazon. I had to make the video before all the things came because I still have to get it edited before the date that you're watching it. Okay? Oh, these are the fuzzy things that go in the bottom of the box. Okay, so this box is from Hallmark. Hallmark is pretty good for gift giving and things like that. See, it's a real nice box. Real nice. I like it. I wonder if everything I got is gonna fit in it. So, I'm gonna put all of these in here. Don't worry, I'm gonna show you how everything looks once I've done it. So the 4 women that entered the giveaway were Life with Serena, Yvonne Bimen. Sorry, sis. I'm trying to pronounce your new last name. Let me get this right. Alright, so Yvonne Bimen Yamana. Tell your man I said stop playing with me, cause Bimen Yamana. Bimen Yamana. It's a lovely African name. I just hope I'm pronouncing it properly. The next lady that joined the raffle was Sky Valenzuela. Hey girl. And the last woman was Mishari Nolan. And those are all 4 of you. So Life with Serena number 1, Yvonne number 2, Sky number 3, and Mishari number 4. So those are your numbers, and I'm gonna ask Google to generate these numbers in a second. Hold on. Let me put this in the box. Then I'm gonna show y'all the box actually. This is how the box is looking. I think that should be enough shredded. Should I squish? Alright, so I'm just squishing this up because I think that would look better. It just makes more sense. Ooh, now it looks more, like a real gift box. Yeah. Yeah, me do that. Look there, look there. Look there. If only it will stay. Okay. So let's get this raffle going. So we're generating random numbers and we're gonna choose a number. They chose number 3. The winner of the basket was Sky Valenzuela for the women's portion. Girl, thank you for your support. I do appreciate you. And I'm gonna announce the winners on Instagram as well. I'm gonna pack your box on camera. So I'm giving you this bentonite healing clay. This is really good for detoxing. This is something I've spoken about in my channel. I think last year in one of my detox videos about how to detox your skin and your body. You can use this Indian healing clay for facials, scrubbing your skin. It says you can also use it for toothpaste, body wraps, and foot soaks. Pretty good, but I've used it for my bath and for my facials. So I hope you enjoy it. It's pretty good. And as you can see, the seal is not broken. I'm not giving y'all anything that I've opened or any of that. I'm not like that. Useful. Alright, the next thing I'm putting in your box is this hydrating facial mask. It has hyaluronic acid in it and it's good for moisturizing. Let's get into the self-care purr. I'm giving you these 2 shower bombs. It could also be used as a bath bomb, but shower bombs are pretty much the same as bath bombs, except you're gonna put it on the ground while you shower, helping you to have a relaxing shower before you start your day. Okay. And then this Lenegi, I don't know how to pronounce this. It's a lip glowy balm, and these are pretty good. I actually have one that I use, and I actually got the same flavor to you because the other one sold out. It sells out pretty fast. These are really good lip balms. I love them, and I hope you love it too. I'm also gonna be giving you the Dove 0% Cucumba deodorant. This is the deodorant I use in a bigger form. Like I said, with ingredients and stuff, I'm giving y'all in these smaller portions because I want to make sure that you're not allergic to any of the ingredients in this, and make sure to read the ingredients on the back before you use it. So that's the Dove, and here goes my favorite body wash. This is a Dr. Bronner's Pure Castle Soap. It's pretty good. I have it in the bigger bottle version. I shower with it every day. It's perfect for keeping your pH balance down there and everything. It's great to remove bacteria and all of that great stuff. So I hope you find it useful too. Another soap that I use is the Dove Unscented, and it's hyperallergenic. It doesn't have any ingredients in it. It's really good for down there as well and all the rest of your body. It's a good lather, and yeah, I'm just giving you 1 bar of that. And last but not least, cotton swabs, because you need to get them ears, baby girl. You need to get them ears for the men's gift box now. Let's get into that. I need to make this box look a little bit cuter before I show y'all, because it looks a little packed right now. So the men for the giveaway were Jashawn Murphy 33, I had Lord Drews 4783, and I had Bring Back Afro Samurai. I put that in neutral because I kind of didn't know what gender, if it was a man or a woman. But I'm putting you in the men's section because I feel like I know who you are, but I don't know who you are. So let's get into it. Let's get this number generation going. 2 for the men. Second man was Lord Drews 4785. Sir, of course it was you, because you really be supporting. Thank you so much for always supporting my channel, to the men and the women, okay? Because I wouldn't be here without y'all. I hope you do continue to support. I wish I could give something to all 7 of y'all, because it wasn't really a lot of you that entered. But I want you to know that I do appreciate you. Even if you didn't get a self-care box today, I'm still here as a resource, as your friend, as your community member, because we are a community. And I hope you come back to watch more of these videos. Well, cheers to more. The next time I'll be doing a giveaway will probably be when I'm at 20,000 subscribers. I feel like I want to push myself to get to that much and then do another giveaway. But that giveaway, I'll be more prepared. and it will be even more epic than this one. But thank you so much for watching, and I will see y'all in the next one. Bye.